This is 5 on your side at 6. Focused on you.
Tonight, a St. Louis family is pleading for answers a week after the disappearance of this woman, their daughter. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ann Allred.
And I'm Brent Solomon. Mike Bush has the night off. Marquisha Williams was last seen a week ago in North St. Louis with a man named Trenton Ivy. Officers found and arrested Ivy in Wisconsin Friday on unrelated charges. Today, the search for Williams continues in Staunton, Illinois, about 40 miles northeast of St. Louis. Police believe Williams may have been in the area before she disappeared. 5 on your side's Diamond Palmer reports from Staunton.
Please, anybody that you know that knows somebody that can help us.
Everybody.
Please help us.
Home. We need her home.
Please.
A St. Louis family pleading for answers about their 29-year-old daughter, Marquisha Williams.
We love her. We miss her. Her kids miss her. They most definitely miss her. My grandbaby needs his mom. He needs her. He's not even 2 years old yet.
This is the second time in the last few days Terrence and Norvette Chavis have conducted a search with the help of volunteers to locate the mother of 4. They're combing through wooded areas and back roads of Staunton, Illinois. Police say Williams was seen with Trenton Ivy in the area of Cook and North Spring Avenue in St. Louis. Ivy was arrested Friday near Racine, Wisconsin on unrelated charges of using a dangerous weapon, resisting an officer, and fleeing from an officer. St. Louis County Police tell us they came here to Staunton on Sunday to search for Williams, but their efforts came up empty. They believe she may have been in the area before she disappeared.
We know the police said they started their search right here in this area.
Meanwhile, police say they cannot share any more specific information regarding this investigation, and they have not said if Trenton Ivy is a person of interest or a suspect in the disappearance of Marquisha Williams. Family friend Crystal Campbell also joined the search.
Well, we just want to bring her home, you know, so the family can have some closure.
Coffee Wright with the Missing Persons Task Force wants more efforts to be put in place to find missing black women like Williams.
We never have enough help when it comes to black women coming up missing. A lot of times they're taken as they ran away or they just left, opposed to the seriousness of it. Every day count, every hour count, every second count.
Help us, help us, help us. Please.
Reporting in Staunton, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
A story we've been following all day. Police are adding patrols after a string of armed robberies on the Metrolink. The St. Clair County Sheriff's Department is investigating 3 robberies that happened over 3 days last week. The suspect is still not in custody. Annie Krall joins us live from the Metro East, outside on a Metrolink platform, after talking to police and the concerned riders. Annie.
Well, exactly. Some of the riders who I spoke with today said they would never take a Metrolink train at night, which is when some of these robberies have been happening. The most recent on Saturday night at 10 minutes to midnight, when one person was shot at the Belleville Metrolink station and then taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.
I kind of be like scared to like be on the trains, you know, but at night, it's a no-no.
A string of armed robberies in St. Clair County on the Metrolink. The first on December 20th. The St. Clair County Sheriff's Department got a call about a man on a westbound train who displayed a black handgun, taking money and personal items from a woman.
You don't really see me on the trains or the buses no more. Like, I catch the flyer because I feel safe.
The next day, it happened again, this time at 10:30 at night on Thursday. Once more, the armed robbery occurred on a westbound Metrolink train. The Sheriff's Department saying in each of the armed robberies, it is believed the suspect is the same. This is a photo of the man here, along with a woman of interest, speaking with several riders about whether or not they're now worried about taking public transportation.
No, because I got full trust in my St. Clair County sheriffs and my security guards. They keep it safe here.
Another rider takes the Metrolink every day, but wanted to remain anonymous, asking if he is surprised by the reports.
No, because there's a lot of homeless people be up here at night, during the day. I try to look out for them. I used to bring them Subway sandwiches to actually make them leave.
The St. Clair County Sheriff's Department saying, quote, "Our agency will take every step necessary to identify and locate these suspects and prosecute them for their actions."
They always say they're going to do something, they need to set security up. They need to do things that they said they were going to do and stick to it.
Just be safe, because there's a lot of crazy people out around this time. Then you got to worry about New Year's.
Additional officers and patrols have been posted at these Metrolink stations because of the recent incidents. Police are reminding everyone that the suspect and person of interest are considered armed and dangerous. In fact, if you have any information about these robberies, you're asked to call the St. Clair County Sheriff's Department at 618-825-2051. Reporting live in St. Clair County, Annie Krall, 5 on your side.
All right, Annie, thanks. Let's go ahead and get a live look from our sky cam. The sun setting on another mild December day, but some changes are on the way. Meteorologist Jim Castillo now with the Weather First forecast. Hey there, Jeff.
Yeah, hi, Brent. So the high today was 50 and we're still at 44, so well above that freezing mark. And of course, the clouds have yet to move into the area, but we're starting to see them in our western counties. And you see what looks like some rain, but the atmosphere has to moisten up. Dew points are really low at this point. And when this precip falls through the atmosphere, the dew point goes up. Temperature goes down, and look what's happening in Kansas City. A little bit of snow out there. I was talking to even some family in that area, and they were saying that that snow is falling. Visibilities are reduced. That's why we have a weather alert day for tomorrow, because this is headed in our direction, and very limited areas of any kind of accumulation. But we could see some heavier snow bands, and we'll talk about that coming up. But ground surface temperatures, and the ground is at about 50 degrees, soil temperatures that is, and then rain and snow showers definitely here tomorrow all day and into the night, and air temperatures should remain above freezing, but it's a weather alert day for that low visibility that's expected, and of course watching those isolated heavier bands. I'll point those out in the main weather coming up in just a bit.
All right, we'll see you then, Jim. Remember, you can get your Weather First forecast right to your phone if you text the word weather to 314-425-5355.
Tonight, we're following a domestic dispute in Madison County that turned violent. 2 men were rushed to the hospital after being shot in Wood River early this morning. Here's 5 on your sides, Megan Kernan.
The morning after Christmas, Wood River police received a domestic battery call shortly after 2:30 a.m. They say a man and a woman who share a child got into a dispute. After the domestic situation, the female victim went to her parents' house, who then called the police. Officials say the victim of the domestic battery went back to her home where the incident was reported, and her father then took off.
While my officers were investigating that, we received a shots fired call.
Wood River Police Chief Brad Wells says just before 3 a.m., officers were dispatched to 6th Street and Lorena Avenue, where they found 2 men who shot and wounded each other. One of the men is accused of assaulting the woman before the shooting. The other man shot was her father.
One was transported by helicopter, the other by ambulance, but from what I understand, they're non-life-threatening injuries.
2 different neighbors we talked to say they heard the first gunshot. They both came outside. One neighbor dialed 911, while the other says he witnessed the second shot being fired as one man stood over the other.
This is not a random act of violence. Obviously, this is 2 people that had a situation going on and they know each other.
Wood River police say they recovered 1 handgun from the scene, but don't believe there was any other gun involved in the shooting. Reporting in Wood River, Megan Kernan, 5 on your side.
No charges have been filed at this time, and the domestic battery incident and shooting are still under investigation. Wood River police say the case will then be turned over to the Madison County State's Attorney's Office.
Nurses ready to strike. The reason they're doing it, and how SLU Hospital is responding.
You only have a few more days to register banned assault weapons and attachments in Illinois. What happens if you don't?